And welcome back. Welcome back, everybody. If you're from the past, welcome. You finally caught up. If you're from the future, good God, I don't know how you got here, but welcome back.
Welcome to you too, I guess.
Welcome you. Everybody's welcome. But right now, I have two people to welcome. I have Joe to welcome back.
Hey, it's me, Joe.
Joe, he's not in the driver's seat again.
No.
But instead, he's gonna be Louis. He's Louis.
It's nice. It's nice being in the passenger seat.
Good, I'm glad. And we also have Dace. Welcome back.
Hello, all you temporally displaced fans out there. Glad to be here. Back to you, John.
So we're back on to our little Interludes episode. Currently playing Reverberations, Delta Green Reverberations. And this is part of our little mini-series that we're going to be running when one of us is missing. This is missing for legitimate reasons, for illegitimate reasons.
Or illegitimate, which is very important to note.
Yeah, But in the meantime, we won't think of those dark thoughts of why people go missing.
What do you think Brad's doing right now?
Feels like abandonment.
He's probably flashing people for beads. That's what I meant. Is it Mardi Gras or is he just going to New Orleans? Like, I don't know when Mardi Gras is, so.
He just does that everywhere. That's not even a New Orleans thing for him. He just expects people to give him beads.
Got beads! And he just...
Beads? Yeah, he doesn't let them answer. He just... Beads?
Well, the fucked up thing is he doesn't flash him with his
chest?
It's the bottom.
It's the bottom?
It's his penis.
Does he have a trench coat, or does he just pull his pants down around his ankles?
No, he's got like board shorts.
Which he puts down by his ankles like a 30-year-old at a urinal.
and then he just
says,
waddles
beads,
away.
Beads, please. Beads.
Okay, all right, let's rein it in.
Beads.
Let's rein it in.
This is what he gets for not being here.
We are saddened that Brad can't join us, but we're making the most of it, and we're making the most of it through Interludes, which is part of this. We got about, I don't know, an hour and 30 minutes into it last time, and we had some questions, Joe. I had some questions. I've been looking at your character sheet.
There were some questions that came up about the character sheet.
I have questions about Louis.
Uh-huh.
Louis, who's part of the Martinelli Fine Foods Corporation and
a completely legitimate business.
Totally. He's a legitimate...
a legitimate businessman.
Yeah.
Is he a made man?
I, like, the way I perceive Louis, because Louis is not that old. I mean, he's like 25. And I think that he's got some respect in the family for his skill set, which is to go in and rough people up or, burn their place down if necessary to send a message. Like, he's good at doing a B&E, but I don't think... He's not, like, a made man. He's, like, on his way. He's respected for having a skill set, but he's still a tool. He doesn't have any power.
Yeah.
Okay.
On that note, Joe, how does this man walk into a club armed with aluminium? Yes, aluminium.
How dare you?
Because aluminium.
You get that shit out of your mouth right now.
An aluminium baseball bat, a Glock, a crowbar, switchblade, and most importantly, a Molotov cocktail. Where does a man place a hidden Molotov cocktail on his body?
All right. So what they're referring to are under my weapons. I have all of those things for Louis. But he does not have all those things on him at the present.
Okay.
If you would reference his armor and gear, he has a section that says carried on person and another section that says in the trunk of his 2005 Ford Mustang.
Gotcha. Alrighty. I take back my accusation.
His carried on person is his two cell phones. He has his personal one. He has his one for Martinelli family business, and then he now has a Delta Green one. He does carry his Glock. He carries a lighter and cigarettes and a switchblade on his person.
Which you can, because you have the credentials, and you're allowed to be armed. But just wanted to give you some shit, because now you're a player, and we gotta test your mettle on that front.
Well, but the thing is for the Molotov cocktails, if you look at what he has in his trunk, he has he does not have Molotov cocktails in his trunk. He has 2 unopened packs of Corona beers, 2 packs of plain white V-neck t-shirts, and two 2-gallon gas cans. So he has everything to make Molotovs, but he's not stupid enough to travel around with them pre-made in his trunk.
Smart, Louis. Smart.
There's a reason that
Coronas don't make the best Molotov cocktails. You want to go with a thinner bottle.
Like a Colt 45, yeah.
Alrighty.
You're telling me you don't know about this, Sean?
I truly do not. I can say that with absolute certainty.
Joe, do you remember that time when we were kids?
No, when we heard about other people doing something.
When we heard about these other people that went out to this place called the Big W and just for no reason whatsoever lit an armchair on fire in the middle of an intersection with a Molotov cocktail.
Yeah, why would those people do that?
Why would they do that?
If I were in the vicinity of that, I would not have been there, but I wasn't anyway. But so I was. I definitely don't know anyone who was there, but apparently you know people who was there.
Some odd caveats, which I think we should just move on from.
Jean is interested in
limitations.
Jean is interested in keeping us out of trouble.
What I've learned from my thorough experience in Delta Green is to just, as a DM, of course.
It's extensive knowledge as a GM.
After one episode, is to keep the ball rolling. Yeah. And as such, we shall keep the ball rolling. How's that for a motherfucking segue right there?
Yeah, we're going. We're back in it.
Yeah, all right.
We got learn a thing or two, Joe.
Ooh, right. Dude's a natural.
Okay, so last time from our sessions and interludes, campaign Reverberations, we have Louis, self-made man, sauntered up to a club along with Finnigan, a doctor from down under. They were invited to a party at Studio Overground, which is a bit of a scaly place, lots of drugs happening there. But the program got them to this location, and they organized for them to meet up outside, make contact with each other, and they were told 2 important things. We're to investigate this new drug, Reverb. They need to find out if it has unnatural effects. They find the source of the drug, and they need to cut off the supply, along with all the other usual caveats for all the important stuff that we definitely do with Delta Green. Like, I don't know, can anybody even name them? About stopping the incursion?
Joe can.
Obscuring the truth and, obscuring the program's involvement.
Yeah.
We take those as secondary. But anyway, their first task is to find this reverb. They have to find the source of the drug and cut off the supply.
Yeah.
They're also giving a warning. The Ch1s are a corrupted people. Do not trust them.
The Ch1s?
The pronunciation's probably going to change over time, so we're just going to roll with it. They make it into the club. They have a whole lot of close encounters with the DEA agent, Davey G.
G-Money.
Club regular. DJ, Davey G. A whole lot of D's and G's and DJ's DJ G. Our man, Davey G, gets kicked out of the club after he got ratted out by these two. But they managed to interview some people who were clearly on this drug. Interesting drug called Reverb. They had half of a conversation with somebody called Ella, and they had, I guess, another half of a conversation with Damien, but it's kind of where we left it last time. At the end, Finnigan glanced into Damien's eyes, noticed again that strange geometrical distortion happening, but this time in the corner of his eyes, as it just popped one of the reverbs. He does have one reverb left, and he put it away into his deep cargo pants pockets.
So deep.
Our friend Louis is in the VIP section, just hanging out. He's a pretty socially awkward fella, big guy, not a dancer, but hanging out within earshot. That's where we left it last. I think I missed out.
Oh,
I think that's it.
Something that you did say is interesting. So, like, this, like, weird thing that Finnigan saw, it's like a weird geometric pattern. Like, that's kind of cool.
Did it look like something else was inhabiting him when this happened?
You don't know. Dark.
Does Finnigan know what that looks like? Does he deal with a lot of possessions in his professional sphere?
As I remember, Finnigan has exposure to underground creatures of malice that people and was that right? Was that control group?
No, Finnigan was sick again.
Sick again. Shit.
You're thinking of Wormwood Arena, yeah.
Oh god. Right.
He did see. Whoa, weird though, because these people have been talking about time travel. Finnigan has witnessed evidence of time travel in his past experiences. Yes.
Spoilers, everybody.
Whoops. For control group. All right, 1 second. Let me set the mood back.
Yeah, we are still in the club. Thank you very much, Joe.
Here we go.
DJ Joe. So,
what do you
guys do?
Do you think they actually are time traveling?
Odd, like,
or is it just like a mental experience?
I think that Louis is like indomitable. He's seen some pretty fucked up things, but the things that he saw were not like, they were weird, and they really hit him in a spot he's very sensitive, which is why he's like, fuck these people, I'll kill them, you know, like. But I still think Louis is a bit of a skeptic in a way, like, and I think he's very quick to dismiss something. It's like, it's just another drug, you know. These guys are fucking high. What does it even mean?
And with the amounts of fire that Louis started being a part of, I think he's definitely lit an entire field of marijuana on fire, and he's experienced the byproducts. So he probably chalks up a bunch of that to those experiences.
Louis is a bit of a stiff guy, but he has. I mean, I'm sure he's dabbled, but I think he's too stiff to regularly enjoy something like that. But yeah, he's like, it's bullshit. But yeah, I think Louis is like. Can Louis like wave Finnigan over, or like, can he get him into the VIP? Can he like shout to the bouncer like, "Hey, let these guys with me"?
That's no problem. You guys regroup if you want.
And he's keeping an eye on this Damien guy.
Damien, like,
Finnigan dances over to the VIP.
Ooh, why don't we invite Damien?
But he does give you a bit of like a thinning look as you go away, like, oh, don't go, man. Ella's spiraling into a little tornado of happiness.
Why don't we when Finnigan sits down, as Louis leans over to him, he's like, and kind of like over the din of the music, he's like, hey, why don't we here's what I'm thinking, man. Either we get him up here and try to lift whatever they got off him, or maybe we get him outside. And I mean, if we get him outside, I can take it off him.
Yeah, those two aren't quite so communicative at this point. They're high as a kite, one might say. So I'm not sure we're going to be able to convince them to do anything.
Well, I guess the problem is like, we still need to know who the guy is. We need to know where it's coming from, right?
Right. We need to find the supplier. Maybe if we got a look at the pill, there's something stamped on it that could give us some insight. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, I'm thinking nothing like that.
He seemed like a guy that might have had some experience pickpocketing in the past.
Yeah, I guess. I can do. I don't even know what skill set I would use necessarily.
Well, let's look at our character sheets here. I've got mine in my pocket. I presume you've got yours as well.
Yeah. They take out their character sheets and lay them out in front of them,
side by side on a
car. Oh, you've got a Molotov cocktail in the trunk, eh?
Yeah,
handy. Quite well equipped. I respect that.
I reckon it. So let's just cut this. I think it would be something stealthy.
Okay, I have. There is one thing. Louis is a bit clumsy. Like, he's not super good on his feet, but he is oddly stealthy, which is a weird mix. But
It's almost like he's not there. Just a mountain of a shadow of a man.
it's just a mountain of a shadow of a man. So yeah, so Louis tells he's like,
it's beautiful.
We could get him up here, and I could try to help him. He's like, otherwise, I don't know. And like Louis will like pull back his jacket. He's got his pistol in his belt. He's like, worst case scenario, we could threaten him a little bit.
Look. We're all fans of murder here. We all love to murder. Let's take a more subtle approach.
I'm not saying murder him. I'm just saying like, what if we could take another stab at convincing them. You know what I'm saying?
How about this? I'll create a distraction of sorts. I'll walk up to the lad and start to dance with him, and maybe you could fish into his cargo shorts and get the pill out.
Yeah, maybe you like dance at him like from the front, and I'll like dance at him from the back. You know what I'm saying? Like like a sandwich.
Yeah, we could Eiffel Tower him.
While you guys are discussing what to do, Damien saunters over. You notice that he's been looking at you this whole time. He's just been dancing, but looking at you. But he made a connection with Finnigan. And he looked into his eyes. He felt something. And he just saunters over and he kind of interrupts you mid-sentence. Like, hey guys. What?
Finnigan looks over at Louis and like winks at him and then turns back around to Damien. He's like, he puts his hands on it either side of his face and looks straight into his eyes. He's like, look at me, you beautiful baby boy. You beautiful, beautiful baby boy. Look straight at me. And
so did he come into the VIP area, or is he like still like shouting at us?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's in the VIP area.
He's in the VIP area with you. And, after you take his head, he seems oddly receptive. He's like he's a bit emotional.
Has anybody ever told you that you're loved? You are so loved.
Oh my god.
Isn't it beautiful? Let the feelings wash over you.
He is...
Cry for me.
He is absolutely responding to you. He is absolutely happy with this. He is...
I want to see your tears.
Man, nobody's told me this. Like, I got a rough time. And this is why I go out clubbing, man. It's like, usually I just go home and play some computer games, but like, something more. I need to go out and... I need to go out and I need to meet people like you. Dude,
dig deeper.
What's your name, man? You just like, your name?
You? I'm God.
God, that's Jesus. That's fucking beautiful, man. He'll take it. He receives it. He's happy. He is open and happy about it.
Can Louis make an attempt to fish into his, I imagine, gaping open cargo pocket? That the cargo pocket is just wide and welcoming.
Sure. It is. It has a hole in the bottom. It has a little hole in the bottom. Go ahead. Make me a stealth roll to figure out. Right now, he is preoccupied.
Do you think that preoccupation? You think that preoccupation
it's gonna give
gives you a bonus? Like we thinking a 20 bonus, a 30 or a 40 bonus?
Is there a plus 80? Is there a button for that?
If we give you a plus 40, you'll be at 100%. So no, let's go ahead with a plus 20.
Okay, plus 20.
Some chance to fail.
All right, let's do it. Yeah, Louis is gonna, as you're doing this, Louis is gonna make a grab and he fails. 87 over 80. And so this dude just either he caught me with my hand in his pocket or someone else has witnessed.
So look, it's not a fumble. So Damien he's enthralled at the moment, but he does feel his pocket, and he's also high. He's also high as a kite right now, so he just misinterprets it, and he kind of turns to you, and he fucking goes in for a big hug. Like, this guy just needs love. He just hugs you after you try to pickpocket him. It's like, dude, thank you so much. You guys are fucking amazing.
Yeah. I love you too, Damien.
Have you had this stuff before?
No, man.
What? Nope.
I know.
Look at me, Damien. Look straight in my eyes, Damien.
Dude,
Look, as your Lord and Savior, what I need you to do is tell me where you got those drugs.
Yeah. Yeah, like where's we really want to like try this reverb, man. Like what? Like tell us about it.
I don't know, but last time I had it, it was weird. It was like I think I was somewhere. I was doing something. Then I was somewhere else.
As one does. Yeah.
I saw things, and then and he loses his train of thought.
Louis has
through,
no fucking patience for this. He's just like, yeah, you were doing
like,
some stuff and seeing some
guys,
things. Yeah.
But it's like the memories just happen differently to other people and how they think about it.
Yeah.
Like, I think I even saw this. I think I saw this.
Yeah. Did you when you
as
saw
a psychiatrist, I hear all sorts of crazy things.
You're a
That is by
psychiatrist?
far the stupidest thing anyone's ever said to me.
Oh God! No, wait, but dude, you said you.
Hey Damien, when you saw this moment, did you see yourself sharing the reverb with us? Is that what you saw? Like,
Man. That's excellent. Hit me with a persuade.
I feel like, dude, my persuade is dog shit.
Let's see it. I want to fucking see it.
My persuade is a 20. All right.
That's a good conversational turn. So I'll give it to you.
All right. Failure, 30 over 20.
Oh,
Jesus.
so
It's worth a
close.
shot.
Nah, man. This isn't the time. I didn't share it with you now, but dude, last time.
Yeah.
So, as he's talking, he intensifies. He really does. He intensifies. Like, he looks at you, Finnigan. He looks at you again because you made a connection. You just told him you're a psychologist. Sorry.
And also his Lord and Savior.
And God.
That too. That kind of just washes over him. But he really has made a connection with you. Like, dude, last time, the music seems to dip a little bit and the lights seem to glow a little bit brighter. Last time, I felt like I was somewhere vast. I was somewhere deep and vast. And there was ice, and it was huge. It was like our ancestors were crossing the giant ice, swathed between continents, and I felt them. I really felt them, man. And as Finnigan is listening to this, he also something's catching him. He's paid too much attention. And Finnigan's empathetic. Finnigan, his job is
in
to,
his own
besides
weird way.
his sociopathy. He's
not empathetic. He's just really good at reading people. But there is no empathy. Yeah, he's attuned.
And as he's talking, Finnigan, on the edges of his vision, things start to blur. Things start to blur in that kind of sharp, geometric way. And he sees a giant pyramid. He sees a giant pyramid with blood flowing down like waterfalls. And he snaps to a hard drop of boom, back in the club after this bleeding pyramid, and it creates a sanity roll type of effect in Finn.
You lucky duck.
Well, this is insane because how can the
No, it's like it's like being around these people. It's like bleeding into their surroundings, is what it's like.
Yeah. Okay.
You make me a quick.
We'll take note of that. I'm actually going to skip this one, John.
Oh, okay.
So-
I'll catch you on the next one, buddy.
Nice. Oh. What is Finnigan's?
Success. All right.
24 under 64.
At this point, Finnigan chalks that up to having some latent effects from the acid. But he
Fair.
definitely remembers it. He remembers it. He will not forget giant Mayan pyramid bleeding with blood.
Do you mean?
Oh, it's a Mayan pyramid.
Do you mean Aztec? Is that what you
Aztec,
meant to say?
Mayan.
The Aztecs are the ones who were ripping out people's still beating hearts.
There.
Okay.
Be either.
I was picturing an Egyptian.
You can't discern. It was definitely not Egyptian.
We know for sure. Well, I think Louis is just like, I don't know, like Louis is so focused on kind of like the mission at hand, like I don't know, like he really is still kind of like has this idea that someone in this VIP area is like probably knows what's what, but he's also thinking at the same time that he might be able to, that this might be a dead end. Like, if they can't get this from this guy or figure out where he got it from, that he might be able to reach out to his criminal contacts. And so do you think Louis could, like, I make some type of roll? If I were the handler, I would say at a disadvantage to, like, reach out to some of my criminal underworld contacts and just like, hey, I'm out here on this side of town. I've got a friend who wants some reverb, you know, or even just say I want it. Like, what do you think?
All right. If you get outside, you can probably have enough signal and noise. There will be enough silence for you to make that call. Yeah, that's possible. Right now, Damien's a little freaked out after this. Like, he went through an experience right now. He's feeling things, and he is appearing very, very affected. He looks nervous and fearful. He's not looking happy.
Damien, look at me.
Yeah. What?
A very important question.
Oh, dude.
When you were in the Ice Age, crossing the peninsula,
Yeah?
I have to know this. Were there any hot girls?
Were there any hot caveman girls?
Oh, man.
Were cavemen hot?
Look, we're all just people, man. We're all just people in the end.
All right, let's move on.
So that doesn't make him any less nervous and fearful. So at this point, Damien's...
Well, Finnigan is a psychiatrist and has a psychotherapy skill set. So...
I can't decide if I want to double down on this guy or triple down at this point or move on. Because I've asked him multiple times where they got it from, and they just keep evading the answer. So it's like, are they incapable of
I think they don't know
that level of communication?
Or they just don't know exactly.
Okay.
God.
Who is their supplier, John?
Yeah, Sean. Who's the supplier?
It's funny you raise that.
There's like one of those gumball machines that you put a quarter into and you turn the thing.
So Damien wants to go outside. And he looks at you. He's like, "Dude, I'm having a bad time.
Let's
I'm having
outside.
a really bad time."
Hey, yeah, and Louis is like nodding his head to Finnegan. Yeah, let's take this outside. Maybe out back. It's quiet. Not everyone's. Not a lot of people. You know.
Dude, I think I need to go home. I just want to go home. I think I'm just gonna head out.
Hey, let's walk you to your car, man. Come on.
Yeah, walk you to your car. I'll call you a cab. We can talk about caveman sex.
Dude, that'd be great. Great.
Yeah.
Louis is befuddled at that. He's like, yeah, caveman sex. It sounds great. Because he didn't experience it, so he has no idea what's happening.
Did I actually hook up with Neanderthals? Cross species?
Yeah, I think that there's
Always
evidence.
wondered that.
I always think there's evidence of that. Yeah. Anyway,
By the way, do you guys see me rolling in roll?
we do.
Okay, cool. Good.
Okay.
Good.
So we know that you're
Alright,
doing
so-
things. Son of a bitch.
I'm actually making choices based on them.
Ooh.
So as you're going outside, so Damien's in a bad place. Ella is still there. She's twirling around like warm. She seems happy. As you're going out, he's truly disturbed, and I think the visions of the ice and people crossing the ice shelves, it's gotten to him. And on his way out, like just before he hits the bouncer, he turns to Finnegan. He's like, "Man, can I trust you? Can I really trust you?"
With your life.
God.
Psychotherapy.
How's your relationship with your mother?
Oh, dude, funny you asked that. Maybe we can talk about that in the car.
Crit.
Shit.
22 under 60.
Fucking Finnegan,
Okay.
man.
He is all
I
over
swear
the
to
place.
God.
I think he literally has a coin.
He just
It's
flips
true.
a coin.
And it
The last
keeps...
time he said that line in control group, it was with the sheriff, and he got a crit fumble, and that's when everything started to break down.
You got a crit fumble, and then the next time you rolled it, you got a crit success. That line. That tell me about your relationship with your mother.
What is it with this guy?
So, with that crit, Damien turns to you. He's like, dude, can I trust you? With your
Inherently.
life. With your life. Where the bugs are on. And he looks at you and he reaches into his pocket. He's like, man, I don't like to go out with this stuff. I feel like, I don't know. I know when I'm safe and I know when I'm not safe, and I don't want to go outside with this stuff. And I know I told you,
Right.
I told you I'm in a hard time. Can I make a deal with you? Can I like trade?
Yeah, sure.
Dude, if you get me a cab, like, just get me a cab. I just want to go home.
Absolutely. All right. And does he give him the pill?
Gives you the pull.
Right, bring it in. Damien, come here, bring it in.
Man,
He like
you have-
hugs him,
you have no idea.
like
No idea, man.
whispers in his ear. Everybody dies eventually.
It's always something with this guy.
He takes it, and he understands at the most profound level what,
Yeah.
and he takes it in the best way. You have touched somebody's life. That's all you know. Finnigan has changed this guy's life.
That's what he does, man.
That's what he does. He's a healer.
And you're now in possession of this full tablet.
Are we? But
And-
we're on our way out of the club now.
You're on your way out,
Okay.
and this guy's just given you a piece of reverb.
Finnigan will call him a cab.
Okay. We're
Good
gonna
guy, Finnigan.
we're gonna leave the club music.
You head off outside. Things get a bit
So-
spooky again.
I inspect this pill. Are there any markings on it? What color is it?
But before that happens, like when we put him in the cab, we call a cab and we stand there with him, and and kind of put his ass out there. But something that Louis is gonna do is when he loads it, when he loads him, he's like, and he hands the cabbie the money, like hands him like some cash. He goes, "Hey, take my friend. Hey, take my friend wherever he wants, but he listens to the address. He wants to know where Damien
Smart.
is going. And
Nice.
as soon as they pull off, he pulls out his cell phone, makes a quick note of the address.
Awesome.
In parting, as Damien is getting into the cab, and he's like, Damien, one last thing.
Yeah.
We not real. Bye-bye.
Yeah. Yeah, bye, man. See you.
Guys, you know what? Thinks to himself as he walks. Those are the most real.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Nothing is getting through to this guy in the way you want. He's
No.
just too high and happy.
Whatever you say, buddy. And he just slams the cab door and gives two hits on top of the cab as the cabbie speeds off. All right, and then he
All right, so as
he turns on Finnigan, and maybe they head over to a quiet, there's an alleyway there with probably some sleeping drunk guy, and
Right, you ready to do some drugs?
no, what are you what is this stuff? Take a look at it.
but what you see
What?
is a small pill with a strong black marking in the middle, but it looks like it's a little red side and it's got a white side to it. Not a cap, it's just like a little dissolvable something. Colors in it in white.
So it's
Black hole.
it's like a capsule that has powder inside it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it just looks like a regular little,
Like
Fantastic,
it's
whatever.
a capsule as opposed to a tablet, which is like a.
correct.
And there is a black marking on it?
Yeah, but nothing too discernible. Like it's... You can't discern much from the markings.
Well, I mean, I don't know, man. You said you're a psychiatrist. I mean, about this?
Well, I'm a psychiatrist. I'm also got quite a bit of skill in pharmacology. And I'm also a doctor.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm extremely wealthy.
When you say
lots
that you're
of friends.
when you say that you're a doctor, Finnigan kind of actually perks up a little bit. He's like, "Oh, you actually know how to patch people up and stuff?"
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. it's,
But he doesn't, though, because he's more a
No, yeah, that's what he does.
psychotherapist. Oh, does he?
I've got a 60 in first aid and a 60 in medicine. Doctor.
Doctor.
PhD and MD.
Well, and Louis kind of perks up. You don't know this, but on one of in some of the background that Louis has, he has an odd tilt toward the medical. He also has quite a high first aid, and
Really?
yes, which he has learned all from his mentor, a Dr. Petrova Brinovic. Studies under.
So
I know that guy.
As you're asking him about whether or not he does medicine, when he knows how to patch somebody up, tell us a little bit more about Dr. Petrov.
Yeah, Dr. Petrov Abrinovic is he's a veterinarian.
Okay.
And he's a mob doctor. And Louis has kind of helps him sometimes. Like he's just got this weird tilt, and Louis has a motivation: protect children and animals. He has this weird soft spot for kids and animals, and so he helps Dr. Abrinovic. And the discerning amongst you might be familiar with that name.
Yeah.
Nice. I think I know somebody who was treated by this doctor.
Yeah.
Maybe a photo of him on screen somewhere. Is that the same
A
doctor?
very cool throwback. And that's also a really cool character trait.
Yeah, Dr. Abrinovic is the guy who patched Benedict up.
Patched Benedict up.
Yeah.
Got speared in the throat. All right. So as you're sitting there, you hear some footsteps. Turn around.
It's G.
Guy comes up.
It's fucking G.
What the fuck, bro? What did you say? What the fuck are you doing?
Hey, calm down.
What the fuck did you tell the bouncer?
Hey, calm down. Listen.
That's not cool.
Hey, listen.
I was hurt.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry you were hurt. But listen, man. Like we got our own investigation here.
Fuck, man. I got work to do.
Listen, bro. Get a different
Well, then
hat.
go do it.
Yeah, get a different hat and get back in there. You know, like.
He's upset with you, but he actually just storms off.
Right.
What's he gonna do?
He recognizes that he's got nothing he can do. Just be angry with you. But his place is burned, and he couldn't do his job.
Yeah.
Davy G.
Well, and we have the idea that he is a DJ. I mean, we have his name. Yeah. We at least have his DJ name. So it's like, but Louis like makes a mental note. It's like, that's someone who knows our faces and who might have it out for us. You know, he just kind of clocks him, kind of watches him walk. He's like, fucking dumbass, piece of shit, garbage.
It's just like silently fuming.
No, he's like mumbling to himself. It's like, son of a bitch. I mean, it's like, and part of it, and part of it's like you,
Louis.
Like, oh yeah, what's up?
I'm sensing quite a bit of rage. It seems like you've got a lot of rage built up in there.
Louis kind of turns on you, and you know, and his eyes are right. Instead of his eyes being blown out, like because he's like in go mode, he's like his pupils are small and focused, and he's just like
beady eyed.
Yeah, he's like, hey, don't worry about it. We got a fucking job to do, right? Fuck that guy.
Oh God, you're quite terrifying, aren't you? That is fascinating.
He's like, yeah.
Are you looking for a psychiatrist?
He's like, nah, I don't need none of this shit. I don't believe in it.
Right. At this point, it's pretty late at night. You guys have been out partying. You found out some information, but yeah, like you said, Finnigan, you are a doctor. You have ties with the CDC. You've had history there.
Oh, that's right.
You know that you have people contact. Same with you,
okay.
Louis, got fine foods. They probably have a different kind of background, a different set of equipment and skills.
There's probably somebody.
Yeah,
Right. What
And it
about
doesn't
a
seem like
multi-pronged
anything-
approach? What if you reach out to your contacts and see if we can find the supplier, and I'll take this little guy to the CDC and get a full lab report. Maybe it'll tell us something.
You can do that? You can just like...
Yeah, no sweat.
You can just take that shit apart? Dude, that's fucking awesome, man.
Yeah, I'm the man. I can do anything.
Yeah.
I can burn the fucking world down. Ah!
And on that note, he turns and walks away in his croc shoes. You guys
people
exchange
pull like
numbers.
crazy.
I just imagine his croc shoes just like clicking down the road. like,
Squeaking.
as he like walks into the fog, and Louis just like, ooh, jeez. And Louis pulls out his phone and starts making calls as well. He's like, hey, yeah, it's me. I need you to find something for me. And that's like where the scene ends as he like walks. Oh, you're muted. I can't hear you. We lost you.
How about now?
Oh, yes. Yes, we
There you go.
Did your water bottle mic stand fail?
No, the actual batteries
The battery died.
ran out.
Oh, okay.
So as you pretty much close off, you guys can go home. It doesn't seem like there's anything urgent. Doesn't seem like you're in.
Danger?
Doesn't seem like you're in danger. So you can go home and sleep, or you can power through.
Louis, I don't know, like, I mean, this is kind of up to you, Jean. Like, Louis is gonna, like, make some, like, send some text, make some calls, and then just kind of leave it to stew, and probably go home, go to sleep.
Cool.
Louis is, like, and the thing is, like, Louis got a strength of 14. He's a gym rat, and he's a bit of a, my body's a temple kind of guy, so, like, he, like, tries to sleep, and he is pretty healthy.
Cool.
So he tries to get home and send some text off. I don't know if you want me to make a roll now or wait for some other time.
That's cool. Finnigan, you didn't experience anything, so Louis was relatively unscathed. It was just a night out. He didn't have anything. There's no cover. Finnigan, on the other hand, you lost some sanity, so you can choose to. I don't know. What do you want to do?
You can get sanity back from... How do you get sanity back?
Home scenes. Home scenes, if we're going to do those.
Yeah. Yep. So, home scene, so I guess you can either go home and sleep or get an opportunity to have some if you want right now. Alternatively, if you want to push and you want to get the ball rolling...
Is there any way that I could send this pill to a lab at this hour? Like, what
No.
CDC contacts would I have?
It's probably 8 to 5 hours. Probably do that in the morning.
Okay.
But the
Then I might
response
as
times will
well-
be pretty quick. You can even just take it in, they do it for you right there. Pretty tight after that operation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you
Well,
You're
I
a
mean,
hero, after all.
Yeah, Finnigan, like, actually, you know, he is probably has a decent reputation.
Yeah.
He is a part of the
Fucking contain that
CDC,
shit.
whatever, you know, emergency team.
as long as they don't know him too well, then they get scared.
Weird.
Okay. Yeah, Finnegan will go home and he'll... Basically, what he does in his downtime is he sits on his couch and strokes the Brian Jonestown Massacre and the Jonestown Massacre, and he just powers off. He just has a vague smile on his face, and he just stares off at a wall.
and
That's what he
he's
does.
like asleep with his eyes open.
Yeah, his head doesn't even loll over. It's like perfectly upright with a lizard in his hands.
Motionless,
just, like,
except for
closes.
stroking the iguana.
Alright, cool. Joe, a quick one. What are the mechanics for just sanity restoration? 1d6?
Well, it depends on what you want to do. Sanity restoration is typically done specifically through just home scenes. And those are things like study unnatural, stay on the case, special training, indulge personal motivation, improve skills, go to therapy, establishing bonds, spending time with nature, you know, stuff like that. But if you want to do those in the nighttime, you know, we could just pick one of those that would give him a chance to something that gives him a chance to get some sanity back.
I think him being this creepy lizard himself, literally wearing a lizard on his feet, and his lizard doesn't mind because it doesn't have a limbic system. Doesn't know. He's just like, oh, you're wearing lunch? Delicious. So he's sitting there on the lizard, on the couch, which is also made of crocodile, with his lizard, and I think that's fine. You can recover some sanity.
Iguanas are nature.
Yeah.
So I'm spending time with nature.
Yeah. I'm good with this. Let's do that.
Do you want to do the him do the roll?
I think just get 1 sanity back is fine.
Okay. The cost for that by the rule set is reduce a bond by 1. I don't know if
I'm gonna reduce it from the Jonestown Massacre because he hates being petted. Finnigan does it anyway.
Like every time, right, even though you're kind of in this power off mode, every time he tries to crawl away, your arms just reach out and pull him back.
So sadistic. And I'm going to take 1 sanity point back.
Okay. Well, I guess it's... Right. And we would have given each other our burner cell phone numbers.
Yeah. You guys both keep in contact. And I think you organized a place which is not a popular meat-related restaurant. To meet in
Louis knows about meeting people in nondescript places, and he has there's a family-owned deli, a Martinelli affiliated deli, and he knows that it's a safe place.
All right,
prying eyes.
So you guys have a good night's sleep. You recover, you rest, and you regroup in the morning at the deli. Finnigan is he's a bit uneasy, but in the way that Finnigan is, it's just like, oh, this is something new that I haven't experienced before, but without any unease about like unfamiliar situations. It's just like, oh, I wonder what fucking torment I can create right now. That kind of way, going into a deli. And Louis is pretty comfortable, and he's been here many times before. You guys sit down, some sandwiches.
Right. Yeah, when you get there, I imagine he's already there, and he's like leaning across the counter, and he like hands something to the guy who's like working the deli. Like he hands like a brown paper bag over to him, and he says, "Hey, need some privacy over here, okay?" Guy just like nods to me. He's like, "Oh,
Nods.
Hey, cool, man." He jerks his head over to the corner. There's like a little table.
Cool. What do you guys chat about?
Hi, Louis. How's it hanging?
Hey, man. Can I make that roll now to see if I can reach out to my people?
Yeah.
Are we? By the way, were we updating our skills, or do you want to wait for a different time?
Yep. No, you guys got some sleep. Ate those skills.
My alertness went up.
Oof. Sweet alertness. Good thing. Hey.
Uh-oh. So I'm gonna roll my criminology. Let's see.
Yeah. That sounds good. You're gonna reach out to your people.
Failure.
Oh.
You're gonna fail.
I didn't get anything back.
You don't get anything back.
It's the thing is, Montanelli's they
don't know about the network.
Yeah, they don't really deal with this stuff, and I think it's kind of enemy territory,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So about the Martinellis,
hey, whoa, man, whoa,
right.
Hey, lower your fucking voice, Jesus Christ.
I was curious if they actually made food and how good the food was, if they do make it indeed.
Of course they make good food. Did you want a sandwich?
Oh, what's good here? They have a Reuben?
Hey, man after my own heart, man. Hey, Frank. Hey, you give us 2 Reubens real quick.
Lovely.
He's like, yeah, of course they make fine foods. Of course.
Are they right?
You guys are so fucking awkward together.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Like, it's not your fucking
Just
business.
I feel like I can't really feel a little bit cornered. Like I can't really ask what I want to ask right now because you're a little bit cagey about the subject.
Say it. Come on. Say it. Come on.
Are you like a made man?
I'll not. Maybe one day, you know.
Right.
Well,
Well, on the tenure track, so to speak.
Yeah, yeah. I'm working on my my resume. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, like, you've killed a lot of people, right?
He I imagine he's drinking like from a paper cup of coffee, and he stops at the top, and then slowly brings it down and just lets it rest on the table. He's like, "You want to know?"
Yeah, love to know.
I handle problems, man. I collect debts and I send messages. My deal. What about you? You just what you use that psychoanalysis on people, make them all better?
It's all right. I can't help but recall something you said last night. You say you don't believe in that.
Listen, man, I seen some stuff. I've done some stuff. The whole reason I'm even in this gig right now, the only reason I'm doing this job with you, things I saw, you know, I think a lot of other people might have felt differently about it. You know, might take that shit home. I didn't take it home. I just fixed the problem. I did the same thing I do to everything else. And there's a gym bag sitting there by the table. And on the side of it is strapped an aluminum baseball bat. And he's like, Old Faithful down there. She does the work. Dan?
Oh, you are fascinating. I'd love to get a look inside your head.
He kind of chuckles. He's like, "You're fucking weird, Finnigan."
At this point, Finnigan's phone rings. Finnigan's personal phone rings. With an unknown
It
caller.
plays. The song is "The Land Down Under." Remember that house? Oh, I gotta take this. Yeah, who's?
Hello?
Yeah.
Oh,
Finnigan here.
where the fuck is your other phone?
I don't have another phone.
Like your Delta Green phone.
Damn, fucking amateurs.
But
Hey, who is it?
Listen, just get the other
Oh,
asshole.
it's
Get
an
the other
asshole
asshole to phone that number.
where are you?
Call me back. Let's stop the phone.
Well,
It's like
Did he hang up?
Finnigan pulls out his other phone. He dials his number. He's like, "This fucking guy," and he clicks the button, you know, and sends the call.
you mean
Louis.
you keep saying Finnigan instead of Louis?
My bad.
That's
Yeah,
the second time you've done that.
bad, yeah. I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you on the screen. So I'm like, yeah.
Alright.
He makes the call.
Yeah, hello?
Hey.
Hey.
You know,
Hey.
you know, if it'd be really cool, you know, if I think maybe we could meet in person. I think it'd be a lot easier to talk about this. What's your
shit,
name,
what,
by the way?
Has something happened? Has something happened?
No, I just would, you know, just be nice to shake your hand and get to know you, have a drink, you know.
Oh man, listen, you know how this place works. No, that's not on the cards. How are you guys doing? Are you doing okay? I know I was a little bit cagey last night. I know I was a little bit short on my temper, but it's been a long fucking week.
What's your
And,
fucking
maybe
name, man? Like,
Man,
what do we fucking call you?
just call me Agent Foil.
Foil?
Yeah.
Did you see some aluminum foil from your desk, which is why you made that
What?
name? Perhaps.
No. And you hear him like crinkling foil in the background.
Putting away a sandwich.
No,
Oh, God.
listen. I wanted to chat to you guys. How was last night? Did you met up, got in? Did you see the DEA agent? Did you chat to that guy?
Yeah.
Did you find out what's
Frank.
happening?
Hey, Frank. Hey, take a break for a minute. All right? You know, and
I'm not Frank.
not you.
I'm Foil.
Once Frank kind of like heads to the back to have a smoke, and he's like, "Yeah, so we met. Met what was the guy's name? I keep calling him G. What was his name?
Davey G.
Davey G. Well, yeah, we met old Davey G. Clocked him real quick. The dude
Oh man,
fucking
he's got such good tracks.
he's
Got
reeks.
such good tracks.
There's no fucking way he makes good music.
Oh,
There's
trust
no
me,
way.
brother.
Do Are you like his hype guy or something? Like what's going on here?
No, I know the guy. Listen, that guy, he's actually been amazing on this case. So, look.
Oh, so he's like a cool guy, and we should make friends with him? Is that what you're saying?
I don't know. If you like techno, fuck yeah, I'd say. Yeah.
Oh, good. Okay. All right. Anyway,
anyway, this guy,
Finnigan, tell him what you found.
What'd you find?
Oh, well, are we on speakerphone? Oh, sorry, I just zoned out there for a second.
Think of
Yes, we are. We actually have a sample of this drug, this reverb. Yeah, I've got it right here. I'm thinking about taking it.
No, don't do that.
I mean, it's probably the best way to know what it does, you know?
I'm putting it in my mouth right now.
We can do better things with that. Don't do that.
Well, hey,
I don't know what you're saying. I can't see you. What are those noises you're making?
So Finnigan says he can. Finnigan says he can get this stuff like analyzed. Like, is that going to be a problem, or do we need to send it through you guys? Like, can you cover it?
No, that's fine. That's fine. Get that done. I wanted to make contact. I wanted to phone you guys, and I wanted to let you know that Davey G, he's actually put together an amazing list of the people that have gone missing. If you need to find out anything there, other than that, I know you guys are professionals, so I wanted to give you an update. I'll phone you every day, and anything else.
I mean,
your personality has changed radically since last night.
Dude, I had a sandwich.
You possibly have bipolar disorder, multiple personality disorder.
No, what?
I think you might. I really think you might.
Is there any way you could get this list for us? Like, I don't know if Davey G's gonna spawn, like, super positively.
Why?
Us.
What? He was supposed to, like, help you.
Is he a part of the organization?
No.
And he's not a friendly?
No.
All right.
We just...
that bridge might have gotten burned completely. Definitely, we had nothing to do with it. Just crazy shit happened. Dude's a loose cannon.
No, he didn't strike me as such, but...
you should have seen him.
That's fine. All right, so we've got tabs on him. We're keeping tabs. We don't need to worry about him. It's fine. I'll get you the documents. I'll send you the documents.
You should probably take care of him.
Listen, I'm gonna leave a bag in the park. Around 12. You guys get there, grab this bag. You'll have the documents you need. All right. Anything else?
Is there like a code phrase? A bag in the park?
Look,
I think it might literally be a bag.
You guys just need to pick up this bag. If this bag just gets lost, there's a lot of sensitive information in there, and there will be questions. So please do not fucking lose this bag.
All right, Finnigan, is there anything we need handler here from Foil?
Nope.
All right.
Listen. We did find, actually. Think about it. We did find this one guy who had some of the stuff, and we know where he lives.
Oh.
I was thinking of maybe we could go by there in the daytime. He's a little bit more himself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And have a chat.
All right. Yeah. Send me that address. Let me know.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Is it? Hello. This is awkward.
Oh.
Hello.
Oh.
Hi.
Okay.
Did
Bye.
you say something?
No. Bye.
Were you just waiting?
Oh, bye.
Good.
All right.
What the?
Nope. Hung up the phone. Nope. You're talking to yourself.
Hang up.
Okay.
All right. So that's just. You guys have a call. You can. You'll have documents waiting for you in the park.
I guess we need to go get those. And then, do we want to track down Damien or just see what else is in there?
Let's roleplay eating these Reubens.
Okay. Like,
Seems like a good use of time.
Like, does yours have not enough horseradish? Mine doesn't have enough horseradish.
It's the Italian dressing that really makes it.
At this point, we do a little spiral spin. And
it's like the Batman thing, but instead of the Batman symbol, it's a Reuben sandwich. Listen, there's an Arby's down here too. If you want to.
That's exactly the Arby's in this campaign. This diner in Rubens.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
So if you guys make yourselves available to go to the park, you find a bag. I will just say you guys pick it up because you're a bunch of fucking professionals. It's filled with reports. It's got a whole bunch of reports for all the people who went missing. These were filed a couple of days after they disappeared.
These are like police reports.
Yeah, from the DA. So these guys, they've got their fingers in the DA. And they're pretty much
yeah.
spying on Davy G. And they've got everything he's got. So you've got open access to whatever's happening on that research front. So yeah, you've got a list of the missing persons. And along with that, the people who were interviewed associated to those people. Mostly just the friends and family. And it didn't seem like any of the interviews went particularly well. They don't have any idea of what's happening, but you have a list of people.
Well,
do we see any Damians on this list, perhaps? Or what was the girl's name?
Ella.
Ella.
No Damien, no Ella. You do have some locations. So you got the missing people. You have friends, family of these people, and you have some locations of where they went missing.
Well, here's the thing. This list that we have is not really helpful at all because the people who would know who the suppliers are missing.
Gone.
But what we do have is Damien, who is still alive and not missing. But
And it might be important to get to him before something happens.
okay.
Yeah.
Should we go to Damien's house before we go to the lab?
Well, I mean, like maybe, yeah. Let's go by this guy's place. Make sure he got home safe. You know.
Right.
All right.
I see.
Can we take your 2005 Ford Mustang?
Yeah, it'll take the jump in the back. And it's like it's kind of a beat up because like was it this is like we're like what is this 2018 or something like that? It's an older car like at this point. Like it's beat up, but you can tell that you can tell that it's worn in a lot. But Louis obviously goes out of his way to keep it clean. Like, and one of the things that you might have noticed now is like Louis's clothes are all pretty nice and he's pretty well put together, but his shoes are super beat up. Like, it kind of looks like that maybe he tries to look a lot more, probably like wealthy than he really is.
I'm surprised you went with the 2005 model. You know, if you'd waited a year, the 2006 has much more trunk space. Great for
Which is a weird
discarding
thing.
bodies.
The weird thing to say because you are in 2015. A lot of models since then.
Yeah. Well, I always wanted one since I was a kid. Anyway, get the fuck in. Sit
All
down.
right. Who's driving?
It would be so weird. Finnigan just, do you mind if I drive? Well, I know it's your car, but can I take the baby for a spin?
No. Shit,
All right,
I had your
Louis
accent
driving.
there. No. And like when he takes the gym bag and he seems that he takes this gym bag with him. Like he just throws it in the back seat. And this gym bag has like a bunch of stuff you'd expect there to be in a gym bag, but as it kind of throws in the back seat, you hear it clank. Like there's something else in the bottom of it.
This thing's a heavy bag, yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds suspiciously like a Molotov cocktail.
No, it's not a Molotov. It's like a metallic sound. Basically, he's got this bag that's meant to look like a gym bag, but it justifies him having his baseball bat
Everything
basically
with him.
wherever he goes. But it's got like stinky gym clothes in it, but stuff in the bottom is a ski mask and a crowbar.
Protein shake.
Protein shake, you know. This is
All
how
right,
how he justifies this.
Right, you have that stuff with you. You're a tough motherfucker and you know how to get around. However, we're not sure if you can actually follow directions. You guys get an address, but the things aren't super clear, so you get like a broad address. Hit me with a navigate.
Dude, I was just thinking, are we about to have to do a fucking navigate roll?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we don't have Google Maps. It is 2015.
You do.
Okay.
You do. but it's more about whether or not the address is right.
Can I like assist him? Can I like have a map out, or can I have Google Maps pulled
You have
up?
an old school paper map out in the, in the car.
Sure.
You're like, well, if you look here.
It's taking up half the cab,
All right.
like covering up the windshield.
I don't think it would be helpful in this case, but sure. Okay, let's give it at a plus 20.
We'll fucking try it.
And I'm stretching this, but let's do it. All right.
Success!
Nice.
26 under.
Nice.
You head over, and you manage to find Damien. He's in a dense neighborhood. This is not a super affluent.
Like
eventually find the apartment
like
spot.
straight up sketchy, or just like kind of meh?
No, it's just kind of down and out. It's not sketchy. Doesn't seem unsafe. But you can see it's a neighborhood that's come under some bad luck, coupled with general systemic problems.
Is it
of
like-
the economy?
Is it like an apartment building kind of thing? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
You do manage with some collaboration and teamwork to find fucking Damien, and you knock on the door.
Yeah. I think we see his name on the little thing by the front door, or whatever, and we go up there, and Louis, I don't know, like Louis is always a little sketchy, and Louis' job a lot of times involves kicking in people's doors and roughing them up. And so he's got the gym bag over his shoulder, and he puts it down by the door. And
Get ready.
yeah, and he like kind of stands to the side. He's like, "Hey," it's like, "Hey," he's like, go ahead, knock." But he's like standing to the side of the door while letting Finnigan do it.
Can I just say, you've never looked more in your element before? It just looks natural. You poise like that, like a leopard waiting to pounce. I love it.
It's
Knock on the door.
and
Alright.
he's also taken the ski mask and put it in his back pocket.
All right, Damien opens the door. He's like, oh, jeez. He's looking a little bit rough. He's got some rings under his eyes. He's looking worse for wear. He's like, hey, guys.
Hey, buddy.
Dude,
Hey, you remember us?
Hey, man.
yeah, did you come and check if I got home safe?
Yeah, we just want to make
That's
sure.
all
you
right.
made
That's
it.
why we're here.
Oh my god, dude. You're such a nice guy. I fucking
Yeah, we're
love
great.
you, man.
So
I
nice.
fucking
Yeah,
love you.
you should.
You guys want to come in?
Ooh, why not?
Love to.
Why not? Yeah, thank
Come-
you
come
so
on.
much. Finnegan, go ahead, and then he'll pick up his gym bag behind you and take it in.
Yeah, come in. You want me to take that for you?
No.
Okay, all right. No, come in. Can I? I actually, I don't have anything I can offer you. You can see the place is a little bit in disrepair. It's not well maintained. It looks like this guy doesn't have a lot at all. He's kind of got a couch, got a TV, and he's got a
Louis,
PlayStation.
nice. And Louis like, yeah, hey, sorry, man, we don't want to wake up your roommates.
No, that's all right, dude. It's just me, man.
Oh, just
Just
you
me.
alone here in this apartment.
I was gonna go to work today.
Mhm.
It's not feeling good, and it's been rough lately.
Yeah.
You guys really helped me out, and I
Hey.
can't thank you enough.
No problem. Hey, it's Finnegan, man. Dude is a real altruist.
No, you
I've
gave
just
me that hug.
got such a big heart.
You do. I felt it, man. I fucking felt it. Did you?
Yeah.
Did you take that? Did you take that reverb that I gave you? Did you like
Yeah,
it?
well, I'm actually waiting for a rainy day.
Oh, smart.
Yeah.
Smart.
Well, and
Powerful.
we were actually talking about that, and we were thinking that we might actually want to kind of get our supply in order. We're so impressed.
Dude, me too. Me
Yeah.
too, man. Like but I told you last night. I told you how it feels
Mm-hmm.
being on the stuff, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I don't know where I got it. Assholes usually say this, and they're like, "No, I don't know where I got it." I literally don't remember the day. There's a gap. I do not remember.
Quick humint.
You can humint that
We'll do that as well.
That's a failure.
failure.
Failure from Louis.
And a success, 56 under 70.
All right, so Louis is the eternal skeptic, and he's come here with motivations, and he knows how this plays out. So maybe he's a little bit primed, but he can't really discern. But Finnigan can see, like, this guy legitimately, he's open. He's just like a dude that's down on his luck, and he doesn't actually know. Doesn't know where he got it from.
Right. When did this gap occur? Was it this week? Last month?
And it's, oh jeez, I had that party. I got that flyer last night.
Last night? A flyer. Where's the flyer?
Oh, it was just that fucking Studio Overground flyer.
Oh, that one. Yeah.
That's right.
Just like there. But I don't know. The day before, man, I remember picking up the flyer. I remember chatting to Ella. But Jesus, she just pops up here and there. I don't actually know.
You don't know.
Just happened to
you don't know what her deal is or where she hangs out.
Nah. We just take the same drugs, man. But that was it. And then the next day, fucking at the club, I have no idea, but I just knew I had the stuff with me.
I see. But Ella, was kind of sounds like Ella might be the golden thread there, you know.
Dude, if you can find Ella, fucking good luck, brother. She like pops up. She's awesome. She wouldn't go for somebody like me, but she is wonderful.
Nice. So I mean, Louis is kind of giving Finnigan the body language. Like, are we done here? Do we feel like we've gotten everything we want, or?
What other clubs do you frequent? Where might we find Ella?
Yeah, where you seen her?
Dude, mostly just that club. I just bump into her. And it's like that weird. What's that word? That synchronicity. It's like synchronicity. You know what I'm saying? We like pop up together, and it's nice. But I don't know. I don't know where she is.
Well, listen, man. We're glad to see you made it home. Okay. Hey, listen. Why don't I give you? Hey, listen. Let me give you my phone number. You know. Hey, listen,
dude.
man. Hey, if you
want to hang out sometime?
Yeah, let's hang out, man. Like, and if you bump into Ella, you know, if you find any way to get any more of this reverb, you clock her somewhere, man, give us a shout.
Absolutely.
You know.
Absolutely, I would love to take the shit with you.
Yeah, man.
After last night, like, that was just me.
We'll get
but if
fucked
we're all
up.
together on this, it's like magic, man. It's like fucking magic.
Magic. Okay, yeah, here's my phone number. And listen, looks like you've got a lot of cleaning up to do, so we're gonna jet.
Oh.
So,
okay. All right.
But yeah, good to see you, Damien. Finnigan, you good to go?
Yep. I'll love you, Damien, like a father loves a son. All right, let's go.
Like a god loves a worshiper, like kind of thing.
All right.
Right. Yes. A worshiper.
Well, thanks again for
Like
popping
that.
by. I appreciate it. You guys
Yeah,
are
see
so
you.
nice. You guys are the nicest guys.
Well, you
I'll
do
phone
owe
you.
us quite a lot.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you do
Wait.
owe us.
What?
Bye. We know where you live. Bye.
We know where you live. Bye.
Oh Lord. All right. So yeah, that's Damien for you.
Okay, I guess CDC is the next thing and get this drug looked at.
God. Yeah, that went about how I thought it was going to go. I was like, this is probably a dead end.
But I hate that we kind of latched onto the wrong person at the club. You know, like we took a chance, but it was apparently
And
Ella's.
alienated the only ally you had. Yeah.
I didn't realize he was an ally. I thought he was there to complicate things.
When you're all in that phone conversation, I thought of a great DJ name for him.
Yeah.
Gravy D.
Gravy D.
That's awesome.
All right. So yeah, we will.
All right, you're gonna send stuff off to the CDC.
Yeah. Like, is that something we can get? You said we could get that today.
Yeah. Finnigan knows enough people. He got the contacts. He actually has some contacts in Chicago as well. So I'd say that's
Go to
pretty easy.
Mount Sinai Hospital on 1500 South Fairfield Avenue.
There you go.
That's funny
I know
enough you
some
say
folks
that. That's
there.
exactly where he goes.
That's crazy.
It's mad. You guys head on through, and you got your guy on the inside. Hey, Finnigan. Hey, man. It's good to see you.
Pleasure to see you. How you been?
What's up?
How are the kids?
What do you
How's the
need?
wife?
Oh, let's not talk about that. How are you?
Excellent deflection from John. No.
This guy knows Finnigan. All right.
He knows what
he
you're
cuts
doing.
through his
You're
shit.
doing great. All right, right to business as always. That's
good.
what I love about you.
Yeah.
All right.
Me
I
too.
got this pill here.
Yeah?
You have great self-esteem. I admire that as well.
Dude, confidence. It's what it's about, right?
Yeah, perhaps I should take you down a peg. Actually, all right. We'll think about that.
Louis,
And he laughs awkwardly.
Louis with
out of place.
Finnigan, they impress upon him that this is like, because we have our FBI credentials. Like Louis wants to try to impress upon him, hey, know you're a friend of Finnigan's. This is something that the Bureau needs. Dr. Elcott here is helping out the Bureau, and let's see if we can
That's
get
right.
this done for us here.
Okay. Well, look, Finnigan, I know, dude. Remember that time that we put together that stuff? You were amazing. I could actually use your help on this. Can you help me with the spinny
The centrifuge?
separator? Yes, the centrifuge. It's been a rough night, buddy.
He's such a joker. Hey, this guy, I love him.
So you
yeah,
can-
absolutely.
You can go in and
We need a
help out with
a full chemical analysis.
You go in and you do a full chemical analysis with a bit of a
Right.
pharmacy.
Roll my
involved.
sleeves up. I'm gonna go straight to this spinny thing.
Go to the spinny thing and work that
I just
spinny thing.
imagine
baby.
Finnegan sticking his finger in the tube and then rubbing his gums with it.
A good one.
Yeah, that's the process. There's no technology involved. It's just. All right. What do you want? What do you want from me, John?
Pharmacy, please.
Roll centrifuge. Fuck me.
That's a
Failure. 98 over 71. God damn it.
man.
That's so frustrating. I've got a 71 in pharmacy.
Does he not get a... Well, God, even if he had a bonus of 20, it wouldn't work.
Nope, that's straight up failure. I'm glad you didn't fumble and explode the entire building. You guys failed to get anything out of it, but you do see, even though you ruined the sample, you can actually get the spectrograph to work properly. You do see that it's mostly sugar. Because this machine, Finnegan licked it out, he kind of he's doing. You also saw that there was a tiny trace of MDMA, very small amount. And then there's a something else. Everything else checks out, but there is a something else.
So it's mostly a super weak ecstasy pill. Is mostly what it is.
It looks like it. Sugar, ecstasy, and then a something else.
What is this guy's
And that's all
name,
you
the
got.
lab technician?
Bobby.
Bobby? This is your
Bobby.
fault. You're dead to me.
No, what? Dude, you're the fucking centrifuge guy. I don't know the names of this equipment. You're the fucking guy that works that thing. That's why I asked you to come in.
I don't know what it's called.
This is all your fault, Bobby. I'll never forgive you.
Dude. It's alright. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Well, I mean...
Okay.
You remember when I asked about your wife and child? I hope they're dead.
Dude, that's mean.
Oh, the worm food.
So...
Right,
So
I'll see you
mean,
next
Louis.
week.
But me too.
Oh, Jesus. So Louis will separate them, and as they're on the way out, so Louis Louis doesn't know anything about this stuff. What's up? He's just what we got left here, we can't test it again, is what you're saying, or...
Dude, look.
No,
this
we
is-
fucked up supremely. Thanks to
Yeah.
Bobby.
Fucking Benny, you're a dick. No, we can't do that again. That's a one-time thing. And look, if you want,
if we got some more?
Maybe you could get some more and do it again. Yeah, that would work. Do you want me to call anybody to see if I don't know? Do you want me to call someone? Do you want me to? Should I put this in the database? Do you want me to take a look?
Louis is
want you
looking
to
at
call
Finnigan.
your wife and apologize to her for being inadequate in bed.
Oh, god damn it, Finnigan, get off it!
Louis would say, no, the Bureau would really appreciate it if you, I mean, it's not complete, right? Like, we don't even know what it is, so let's just keep it in-house for now, right,
No, fair
Finnigan?
enough.
Right. Yes.
What,
yeah, right.
What bureau, you guys? What you doing?
The
Which
Federal
bureau now?
Bureau of Investigations. I got my badge right here. He, like, flips it real quick and closes it back, and we gotta go. So...
Okay. Alright, man. Well, Finnigan, always a fucking pleasure, asshole. I'll see you next week for beers.
Yep. Right. See you then.
Louis,
And you guys head out.
Louis just kind of like...
Have an interesting relationship.
Very interesting relationship. All right.
Right. A little bit of toxic.
I don't know, like, I guess, like, Louis is kind of stumped. Like, I mean, we get back out to the car, he's like, oh shit, man, I mean, do we just gotta wait for Damien to call, or do we go back to this fucking club? Like...
Well, we do have this list here. We could just go down the list and talk to the family members of the disappeared people.
Hey, how about the most recent one? What's the most recent one that we're looking at that's gone missing?
I don't know. I can't read.
Alright, maybe...
For those of you that can read, you pick up a name. It is David Smith. You have the dates, you have the details, you've got a location for where he went missing, and you have some of his friends.
Is there anything, like, what kind of place did he go missing from, or when was he last seen? Where was he last seen?
Yeah, so the locations, they're pretty much like slummy areas.
Okay.
These are not people, it's like they're not noteworthy people, but they're kind of like reports that were filed from distressed family members, people that cared for them, but they're not like high profile. You won't know anybody, just people that went missing. Bad places.
Are they all in,
I'll be
like, the same
right back.
side of town, or anything like that, or...?
Sure.
Okay, they're, like, all in this, like, is there a theme? Like, are they all in the same kind of nasty neighborhood?
Mm-hmm. So, not really. Like, it's... Their neighborhoods... Look, if you guys cross-reference the reports, which is what we're chatting about, you can pretty much pick up on areas that are frequented with drug dealers. So
Okay.
nothing new there.
Nothing new, yeah.
And it's just kind of... You've got a place that you can look at, and you've got friends that you can talk to, where people that have gone missing. But remember that those where people that got missing are like mid-level in the network.
Okay, so... Alright, so that's interesting. So that's interesting. So the people who have gone missing, we know they're members of the network. We know
Yeah.
that. Alright, then maybe we do need to check out the most recent one. I mean, the problem is David Smith sounds a lot like a name you pulled out of your ass, so I don't know if that's someone we should really fuck with.
Now that's some good metagaming right there. That's what you like to see.
I can
That's
neither
Joe's
confirm
the-
nor deny.
Joe's the true Finnigan. He's the real psychiatrist. He's got a high hum int. That Joe.
So, Ace, when you were gone, was just saying that there's some kind of correlation between the dealers and all kind of gone missing. I think the correlation is that they were part of the network and there was reverb, but other than that, there's no like location in particular, there's no area, neighborhood, but you just have access to like a place that you can go to as friends. So you can...
Is there any overlap between the Martinellis and this organization?
No.
I like I said, I think that the idea is that they're probably at odds because they're competitors. Because the Martinellis is also a criminal organization.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Is there any way to figure out where this organization is located?
I think that's just something we're going to figure out as we go. Right. I think Louis Louis kind of like he kind of like rubs his eyes. He's like, "Fuck, I do not want to go back to that fucking club tonight." But Jesus, man, like I don't know if we got another choice. We gotta find this girl. It's Ella. We gotta find her, follow her. Be like try.
Maybe we get to the club early and talk to the bartenders. She might be a regular. Might recognize her.
Yeah.
Have some details.
So, guys, all right. Give me a quick search. You just realized something. You realized something that in that file, in that bag, you didn't really look at it too well.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah, but
Hey,
just
maybe we should
take a look
actually
at the.
All right,
You should fucking read the documents and look at
shit.
what they.
Oh, wait, Louis
bag.
looks at him. He gets a 29/20. He's like, it's a lot of lettuce.
Is there? Okay, so I'll do a search. Hold on.
Yeah, just give me a quick search.
Or maybe intelligence.
Success.
okay.
31 under
Fucking
40.
services.
Oh, finally we
Alright.
get a clue.
You
thank
realize that your friend, Agent Foyle, he actually supplied you with a bunch of things. It was those missing people's reports, but also some old paperwork from the early 2000s. And this is paperwork. Okay, so this paperwork, it all looks original. This stuff looks like it is not a photocopy. It is not a facsimile.
It's been stolen from its location.
It's been taken.
Yeah.
You realize, okay, this is why the guy wanted you to pick this stuff up, because it's obviously stolen. It's part of the stolen stuff in this brown leather briefcase. You find a report about reverb. It's got an old chemical analysis.
Okay.
And in those days, so what you find is that there's nothing much useful except for sugar pills, whatever. But in those days, there was no MDMA. So the reverb did not contain MDMA in those days.
That's the only difference. That's the only reason these people were feeling good was that they were fucking rolling. Like, so what the fuck does reverb do?
Alright, some sort of a temporal displacement, flashbacks, hallucinations.
Yeah.
Also, isn't it weird that we didn't see this document the first time we looked in this
Yeah,
bag?
it's real
It
weird.
is, right?
Yeah,
It's like you
It's
weren't
kind of
paying
a-
attention.
almost.
It's like somebody wasn't paying attention.
Yeah.
Not put names or anything.
Yeah, I don't want to assign blame. You know what? Fucking Bobby, right? Bobby.
That fucking guy.
And it's probably his fault. Well, one of the things I'd like to do is read out the entire list of missing persons.
Yeah, it'd be real nice if if someone could make up every fucking name off their fucking ass.
They're all Davids.
They're all David. Oh shit, man.
Oh, this is a clue. This is huge.
We found the missing link. All right, so we got to look up more about this drug, what's happened with it. But I think that we might be at the end of our time, unless you got something interesting there, or Finnigan. Benji, what are you doing here?
No.
Oh, hey guys! I'm just passing through.
Hey, get the fuck out of here.
Oh, y'all playing Delta? Okay, I'm on leave now. Bye.
Finnigan pushes Benji out of the car. Get the fuck out.
Heel out of here, you cretin. No, I've this is so anticlimactic to end on because it's just classic Delta Green confusion. What the fuck do we do? We've got no leads.
Yeah.
I think we just gotta go back and we gotta follow this Ella girl, man. She was she was there and we missed it. Like, God, I fucking hope she's there. Otherwise, we gotta wait for Damien to fucking call us. And I swear to God, if fucking Davy G or whatever the fuck his name is, fucking see this guy
Alright.
again.
So one
What's
last
that?
piece.
What do you think is the significance or the relevance of the lack of the MDI in the original reverb?
I don't know, man.
Why would that be?
I mean, did they have MDMA back then? They have ecstasy? Like, is it just new since
Yeah,
then?
they did.
Oh, I don't know, man. Like, I'm just thinking that they just cut it with something new and brought it back. I don't know nothing about it. Like, maybe we can look into... I don't know about none of this, but maybe you can ask some of your people. You know, you're a smart guy. You ask some of your people to look into it. It's history.
Say that Louis is a little bit like frustrated.
Yeah, I think Louis is super annoying. Like, Louis is not like, the most investigation Louis typically does is he usually cases a joint. Usually cases a joint and watches people, and then comes back, kicks in the door, and beats them up. Like, that's
All right.
that's his job.
So at this point, guys are not making heads or tails. It's frustrating. It's frustrating for Louis.
Yeah.
And he lashes out. He lashes out a little bit. He just fucking kicks the briefcase. He just kicks that briefcase.
It's fucking... That's a dude's
fucking thing.
This piece of shit.
Like, smashes against the wall.
Fucking foil.
And a piece of paper drops out.
And more hidden shit.
And he picks it up and crumbles it in a ball and throws it in traffic.
And Finnigan pisses on it.
Yeah, there you go. Now show
So
off.
what you see, the last thing you see in this distressingly dead end of the story here, you see a photo that came with the reports.
Oh.
You see a photo that you missed, and as part of this photo, you see one of the locations that you did not care to investigate. It was listed. There's a photo of this place, of where this person went missing. And the really, really strange thing is that the room looks like it was absolutely wrecked. It looks like there was it's almost like a small bulldozer went through on the inside of the room. It's still standing, but it looks like somebody had a fucking sledgehammer and just went to town with it. There's no blood, but there's just this absolutely wrecked room. There's a forensic report with it that says there were no traces of any tools. There was no wood, splinters, no paint, no metal shards, no damage that matches any shape of the tool. There's no sign of any blood or any other harm.
Hey, that's fucking weird. Like, hey, listen, like, look at this, Finnigan. Like, and you know, Louis obviously is criminal, but he also has a little bit of knowledge of law, of like law enforcement and stuff. Like, he's probably never seen one of these reports, but he's like, listen, man, I might have crowbarred my way into a few houses my day, you know, and I might have knocked over, you know, a few shelves, shit. But I'll be damned if I was able to do it without people being able to tell I was using a crowbar for it. Make of this.
Jeez. Well, it's strange. It's like, do you ever play Dungeons and Dragons, Louis?
Yeah, all the time, of course.
Yeah. So we should start a campaign together.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh my
thinking,
god.
I was thinking about doing a cleric at some point, you know. It's been a...
Yeah. We should. Well, how about let's go back to my place and let's sit down and have a little session right now.
Yeah.
I've got a campaign written. We could do a one-on-one.
Ooh,
You do not have dice.
fuck. Anyway.
No, we're doing this. I've got an electronic dice generator. Let's get on Roll20.
So, I mean, what were you seeing, Finnigan?
It looks like a magic missile, like some sort of force damage.
That is this weirdest, most accurate thing
specific.
I've ever heard. Like, you know, it's fucking... Listen, why don't we... Look, we can go back to the club tonight. Why don't we go by this place? Take a look. Look around. Investigate it a little bit. Look, it's happened recently. Go take a look.
Right? How about now?
Yeah. Now, but let's also do it next
That's
time.
probably a good point to break this one up on a real
Finnigan.
cliffhanger. On a real cliffhanger,
Louis.
am I right?
Hold hands and skip off into
Go play
the
some
afternoon.
D&D.
To go play some D&D.
I so wanted to have an actual scene where we go back to my apartment and Louis rolls up a cleric and I take him through a one-shot. What a twist that would be.
Dude,
A D&D session in a Delta Green podcast.
Oh god, that would be good.
All right, well, you guys figured some stuff out. Some small pieces of information. I think you found out. Go ahead.
I don't understand, because when we were talking about investigating the missing persons, it seemed like that wasn't going to yield any results, but... Right?
I was like, maybe, but if we look into it, like, maybe we stumble into something. We go into one of these places and get a better look. And again, because I think one of the things that happens for Delta Green investigators is they read police reports and they read all this stuff. But when the police are writing reports, they're not looking for the unnatural. So they write reports from a very different point of view. I think maybe if we go there, maybe we can get an idea.
Yeah.
You know, and Louis, like, going into a place like this, like, I mean, Louis is about to go in fucking ski mask and baseball bat and just be ready to fuck up anything he sees. Like,
In his element.
Yeah.
What do we think about cutting Brad out of the podcast permanently and just running this?
Ooh. That's,
that is some best friend shit right there.
Yeah, that might be an idea. Yeah, but Jean, like, this is good, man.
Cool.
Yeah, it's very
This is
good.
good.
Cool. It's hard to get out of these little, like, stagnant pools of water, but I think you're making progress.
Hey,
believe it or not.
sometimes you do have to throw players a line when they've just completely circumnavigated the evidence. It is necessary.
Oh, look at that! A bag full of papers for us to enjoy. Let's go and have a burger.
Let's go play D&D.
I mean,
Yeah, let's go enjoy our time at home.
I assumed that when we got the bag, we would, like, look at the contents of it. I didn't realize that we had to expressly say, like, look at the contents of the bag.
That's maybe on me. That was maybe on me trying to, like, drip out some kind of direction. But yeah,
Instead, we just have to kick the bag until
you gotta
papers
kick
come
the
out
bag.
of it.
You gotta use fury on the bag. It's a secret bag, and it's a
Secret
secret
bag.
compartment, and it only responds to being kicked by an angry big man.
Yeah.
But
honestly, I don't even give a shit about the plot. I'm just having fun being Finnigan again. Like, we
Nice.
could just have Finnigan and Louis hang out. That'd be all right.
In this incredibly dangerous setting where
Whoa,
people
whoa,
die
whoa.
all the time.
I imagine just like Louis, like, whoa. You don't have line of sight for that spell. You gotta have line of sight for race spells. Like,
No. It's not, the map isn't accurate, okay? It's theater of the
then
mind.
why the fuck did you make the map? Like, if it's not
Well,
gonna be
say,
accurate.
for a vague look, we just...
All right,
Okay,
fuck
right.
it. The tree ain't there. Whatever. No trees, no
I'm
more.
fucking-
Nothing's real.
I'm reining this shit in. I'm reining it in. We're gonna call it.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody, for joining. Thank you guys for playing. This was fun.
Yeah, man.
We will. I hope we can resume Interludes. I'm having a lot of fun, and I don't want to lose track. But I do want to also get back to Impossible Landscapes.
Yeah.
But I'll just familiarize myself and also chat to Brad and see if we can weave him in. But this was really good, and I hope Interludes is able to listen to. Otherwise, we just chop it up and do like a super cut.
Well, and and if you're listening to this, like I said, we did this because we still wanted to put something out, but Brad had better things to do in New Orleans. So,
Flashing people.
as he does. But
Beads,
please.
seats, please. But if really, like, you guys, if you're listening to this, and if you let us know what you think, go over to Reddit. We're at r/greenboxgaming, no spaces. Let us know what you think about this. Like, if you like the interlude, if you have some really scathing criticism for Jean, that's very important. The nastier, the better, I'd say.
Oh, that's exactly it.
But yeah, so
harsh.
but really let us know what you think about this. We do not think for a second we've given up on possible landscapes. No way.
Oh no, absolutely.
No way. Yeah, this is just because we were missing one of our people. We want to have impossible landscapes, have all of the crew.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But Jean isn't Jean fucking good though? Man, like,
Agreed.
Right.
I think you're a natural dude.
He
Not
relies
agreed
on
with
hats.
agreed with the John is good.
Yeah.
Thank
But
you.
yeah. But yeah, but check us out. Like I said, hit us up on r/greenboxgaming. Let us know. And we put up a lot of our announcements on Twitter, like when we're going live and stuff. Listen, if you like what you're listening to, if you're enjoying this, you want to get these episodes a week early, you want to get the Patreon exclusive character creations for the backup characters for Impossible Landscapes, hell, if this gets really, really popular, like, maybe we'll put some of it on fucking Patreon as well. Who knows? Like, we'll figure out what we're gonna do with it. But right now it's just to fill in. But if you really enjoy this, if you would consider helping support us, helping us pay for our fees to have the podcast. Again, John is using a mic stand that is a water bottle. Be great. I wish you could see his poor face. His poor face right now.
He looks so sad.
God. Like, just so we can, continue to do stuff and continue to do it better as we go. We really appreciate you guys. And recently, I talked about last time, but hell, I'll talk about it again. Carson, Joshua, and Mr. Grimm, thank you for joining us on our Patreons. And guys, we've almost got 10 patrons. That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
But guys, we really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
We do.
Thank you, Steve, Kyle, Peter Stewart, Andre, Captain, Ketchup, Mr. Grimm, Joshua, and Carson. That list is about to get too long to go through the entire thing. And
it's worth it. It's worth it.
But yeah,
we love
really
them. We just love them. You know what we should do? We should make a second tier on the Patreon, and that would be access to Finnigan and Louie's D&D campaign.
Jesus. So we'd be playing people.
That is so
yes,
meta.
playing people.
Oh my god.
It could be Finnigan, Louie, Benedict, and Brad's character's name, who I just forgot. Hank. What a party that would be.
Jesus, that would be so good. But imagine trying to play someone playing someone. That's just like how do I do someone else's accent and someone else's accent?
Yeah.
It's gonna be weird. I think that's above my pay grade.
Fun.
I don't know if I can do that.
All right.
Anyway, what was really cool was that we had this conversation. We decided we were going to do it. Joe was looking through what kind of mini one-shot missions were available. He's like, "All right, we're gonna get this one." Okay, we're gonna use. This is what Patreon money is for. So thanks for that.
Yeah. This is the kind of stuff we use. We to purchase the actual document, or purchase the actual PDF, so that John could run this. So. Patrons.
Let's give a round of applause for John again, because he threw this together in a day and a half.
Dude is killed.
Never GM before.
Yeah, we got this.
Yeah. But yeah, everyone, thank you so much for joining us. John, do you want to sign us off here? It's your show.
Thank you for coming from the past, from the future, from the present, and No.
You gotta say the thing.
Say the thing.
Keep forgetting the thing. That's why I'm trying to get other things out. I forgot the thing. I'm the worst at this.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for joining. He's gone. He's angry.
He's gone. He's fully gone.
Thank you guys for joining us. Catch us next time. And everybody out there, remember, as always, stay safe, stay sane. Bye.
There it is.